A limited space is not the reason why you should not be starting your apparel printing business. It's actually slowing you down, all right? Because the truth of the matter is that when you build your business off of knowing that a heat press is all that you need, you can definitely get things done even in the kitchen, on the dining room table, in a small space. A heat press is compact enough to set anywhere, so that when you actually have to do a job, you pull that heat press out and you do the thing that you need to do, all right? You don't need to have a big space, a big warehouse. All of those things are limiting beliefs that are stopping you from actually doing what it is that you said you was going to do, and that's starting a t-shirt business, right? So don't let the small space or that little constraint stop you from actually doing what it is that you said you wanted to do. Here's something that might inspire you. Years ago, when I started my t-shirt business, at this time it was a side hustle. It was in the closet space of a one-bedroom apartment. You know, when you first come into the apartment, there's a closet right there. It's supposed to be used for coats and jackets and all of that. I decided and told my wife, babe, I'm going to use this closet to do ABC. And it happened to be to print t-shirts, right? So I put a heat press in there. It was a 16 by 24 heat press from Amazon. Put that in there. I couldn't even touch the wall, man. Then I had a big 28-inch vinyl cutter. That alone took the whole space, all right? But it did not stop me. I got onto it. I started because all I needed was my heat press in there. Everything else was outsourced. I grabbed my transfers at this time from a company, and I got the pre-made transfers. I was using that until I got the knowledge that I need, or even the skill to see how transfers actually apply to garments, right? So the space didn't matter. Eventually, we grew out of that space, still using my heat press, but now I have boxes that are coming in. We grew out of the closet space into the living room. You have to take baby steps to do the thing you said you was going to do, and that was starting a t-shirt business. So don't let the space constraint stop you. It's actually a problem when you think like, oh, I need to have this big space because I want to buy this big equipment, that big equipment. All of those fancy equipment you're seeing on the internet, it's not going to get you closer to being successful. You just have to get yourself a heat press, outsource the transfers, and all of those things can be done right within a little constrained space. Even on the dining room table, you just need a heat press. A 15 by 15 heat press would sit right at the corner of the sink in the kitchen, right? It would sit right there, even on the toilet. It don't even matter. Put it on the floor in the living room. Just do the work and stop worrying about all the fancy things you see on the internet. And most of the times, those people are years ahead of you. You're just starting up. Grab a heat press, outsource your transfers. And transfers you can get right now from tkosales.com. I will put a link down below in the description for you to save 10% off on all of your transfers of every type, right? This is a trusted vendor, trusted source, and they got your back in anything that you want to do. Plus, they have the best customer service. So you're not going to be working with companies that take your money and don't even answer the phone, or maybe their print head broke and they can't even afford to buy another print head, all right? These are real problems. You cannot build your business off of something like that, saying, oh, I need to buy the printer, oh, I need to buy a bigger heat press, I need to do. You just need to grab a heat press, outsource the rest, and do the work. All right? So let me know what you think in the comments. Share this video if you find value to it. Let me know what heat press you're going to get. I have a list of heat presses down below. Grab one of those, comment heat press down below, and I'll send you the link to my recommended list. All right? Don't let space be the issue of why you are not following your dreams. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't need no large equipment. All you need is a heat press. So fire up the heat press, get some work done. Share this video. I'll see you on the next one.